The Jay Show.
Jay, when you're in your car, you have presets. Do you do it by ascending order from like 88.8 to like 107.9, or do you just do your favorites in a row?
It's funny you said that because I sent a snap today and asked people to show us what their presets were, and I didn't even know people did that ascending order thing.
I didn't either. That never really occurred to me.
A lot of people sent snaps of the presets in their car, and they do it in ascending order, starting from the lowest going to the highest.
My first one on the dial, it's not even B96. It's Power 92 because it's 92.3.
I do it
and then
by
it's B96, then like the mix.
Yo, I don't listen to any other station but B96.
Stop it. Yeah, right.
I swear, this is the only one.
But that's what I do it by favorite stations, what I like the best. So of course, B96 is number one.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just kind of like an afterthought. But still, if I have to, then I pick sort of what I like after that.
Yeah.
I feel like it messes with my mind. Like while I'm punching around, like I just won't remember which one's which. You know what I mean? So I know that if I go in order, you know what I mean? B96 is going to be... No?
Yeah, I don't have an order on mine, really. I have B96. I got a bunch of satellite stations. Like, it's kind of like a mishmash of things.
Okay, see, that's why, because I have the local station.
And you know why also, like, the configuration of my car, it has it like it's like on a screen, so it does like a little wheel. It doesn't look
Jay
like...
has a 3D hologram for
I
his
know.
dashboard.
So
the Datsun came with a 3D screen.
Whatever. Datsun.
Damn.
Not no Datsun for this kid.
Does Drake perform in your car as a hologram?
Really?
Anyway,
It-
concerts in there.
Whoa, face rub. The car's not that awesome.
Even my Kia doesn't do that. That's
No,
crazy.
stop it. Well, anyway, shout out to everyone that has us somewhere on your presets. We really appreciate that. We like to be part of your mornings. This morning we talked about something that they're trying to make a part of the city. The gondolas over the river.
Yeah,
Yes.
What is that?
Well, it's supposed to be this ride, like a tourist attraction.
Is it going to be a gondola, like a boat?
No, not a gondola, like a
it's
hanging
aerial.
gondola.
Like it looks
Aerial.
like a glass tube, basically.
So what
that's
it's
gonna be
like-
hanging.
Yeah, it'd be like almost like a ski lift, but you're inside of like a glass bubble, and then it travels across the river, like to like Navy Pier, and then like through Chinatown and
Guys,
stuff.
we're in the future.
Yeah,
The
this thing
The
is-
Jetsons had that.
No.
man.
The Jetsons did have
Gabe,
that.
if you look at the picture of it, it looks like the future because
Yeah.
now it's the skyline peppered with these little like bubbles, like
Bubble
you say,
pods or something,
hanging.
like
Yeah,
How does
these
that make you
pods.
feel? Does that scare you a little bit?
I
or-
think
I don't like it.
I'm all for the future. Bring it on.
I don't like it. I love it.
Yeah, future, like we can't stop the future, just bring it quicker.
But it messes up that iconic view that you have of the skyline. You know, all those it's too close
Watch
to home
this one,
for
Jay.
me.
Watch this one. Hey, Shells, they're going to
What?
do one from your house to B96
Straight.
Studios.
Is it free?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on it.
Exactly.
Cool.
All selfish ambitions. I like when things change. I mean, I'm all about iconic and history and stuff, but when we get new things and we get to say we're part of something that is created and it becomes new history, I like being a part of
the
that.
thing is, they say it's going to bring in millions of dollars in tourist money.
As long as they bring down the fees for parking, yeah, I'm all for it.
Right.
All right, Jay, a pod from where to where? If you could have two places in the city, from where to where do you have a pod from?
Absolutely. A pod from damn, I gotta think about that. That's a great question.
Shells, you
A
got one?
pod that can
Yeah.
completely skip over the circle, like 9094 or bucks
so
up
you
on
want to go from like
290.
South Loop to Evanston.
I want to go from South Loop to at least Ohio Street and not have to go through all that
Oh, I
crap.
see.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
Shells,
a good
you?
one. You know how I have my square that I sort of stay within
Sure.
from North Avenue
So you want your own loop.
to basically like Lake Street where our work is? I just want it, to
A
go on
pod
my
loop?
own little loop, a pod
I
loop.
think that my mom would kill me if I didn't say from my house to my mom's house.
Oh, okay.
And I just want the
Nice.
quick pod because you know what? I got to be honest, guys. Jay, I know this sounds stupid to you, but my mom lives, 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to drive the 15, 20
What?
minutes.
You don't have to get on an airplane to see your mother?
Jay's the wrong person to talk to this about. The very
Wow.
wrong
What? Your mom isn't
person.
in another time zone?
No,
Oh, snap. Wow, crazy.
Now, if your mom was here, Jay, though, would you ask her for some advice on guacamole? Because that's the big talk right now.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't know if my mom's a great cook. I'm sure she can make a really good guacamole, but it's not really part of the tradition in our house. But I think she can make a good guacamole. I mean, she eats guacamole. I eat guacamole. I think I have a good chance of winning this
That
thing.
doesn't matter though, because how is your guacamole?
Well, I've never made it before.
Ah!
But what I
You
can't
never
tell.
made guacamole ever in your life. Don't say you never made it and then come up with some good guacamole.
I mean, I'm gonna come up with some good guacamole,
Well, have
but
you ever
no,
made guacamole before?
nah, I can't say I have.
Let me tell you, there's a secret to it, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you till
I'm gonna-
tomorrow.
Wait, I know the secret to it.
I'm not going to tell
Let
you.
me do it. That's a secret.
Listen, we don't want guacamole That's
Oh,
good.
word?
What, my Polish guacamole? Just you wait. It is
Oh,
going to
yeah?
be the most delicious
What's that?
guacamole. I eat guacamole every single day for breakfast. I've perfected the taste. I know the exact
But
spices,
Jay
the
and I have
ratio.
tasted your guacamole.
I know.
And
No,
it is
you
not the
haven't. You
best.
always.
Yeah, you
always-
put like gnocchi in it, or what do you put in
Yeah.
there? You put like
Quinoa.
quinoa guacamole.
No, I don't. You always scoff at my guacamole. Get real.
Yo, what's the stuff she puts in there? She puts some
The
cubes.
worst.
What are cubes called?
What, cubes of what?
The protein cubes, what they called?
What,
The
tofu?
bouillon?
Tofu
I don't eat
guacamole.
tofu. I don't put tofu in anything.
Yo, what I don't want is no Puerto Rockamole.
Whoa.
My guacamole
Listen,
comes from Mexico, Papa.
Somebody told me to put
Puerto
sofrito.
Rockamole.
I think it's more likely that guacamole will come from Puerto Rico than Jamaica
No,
and Poland.
no, dog.
And listen, if I
We got a lot
if
of
I take a
avocado.
flight to Warsaw,
Guacamole
if I take a flight to Warsaw,
It's a hidden
and I
gem
go to the
over
restaurant
there.
and they offer me guacamole, I'm
Son,
like, I'm straight.
It's a hidden
Dog.
gem over there. You
Bro,
have
we
no
got
idea.
avocados everywhere in Jamaica.
They
What are you
grow
talking
the
about?
best
And we don't use the little small ones. We use the big ones.
Those are gross though.
What are they not? They're good. They're avocados
because
still.
they don't ripe
Form.
evenly.
They're too watery. You
What
get
are
no
you
flavor
talking
out of
about?
them.
Those are the Caribbean Caribbean avocados
Have
are
you
the good
seen
ones.
the open fields that are in Poland? I mean, this beautiful
can't. Anyway,
greenery, the
fields of
best.
Follow us at J Show Chicago right now.
This
The
is
loser of this
stupid.
challenge has to
This
wear the
is
guacamole on the
stupid.
face as a mask. So if you're listening to this podcast, it probably means it already happened already. So go to at J Show Chicago on Instagram and find it out for yourself.